Hey, I was so from Gabon, 96, in 7 minutes here. What did you share? Yeah, bye, yeah, Grandpa, 7 minutes here. Today, we are just come to learn about something on coronavirus, which is some epidemic, which has taken all the global now, and its popular name or the name they give to this kind of virus is called COVID-19 because 2019 and this kind of virus just take place from China, and now just take all over the world. It is not something we just take it as a joke or something. We must be very, very seriously. Please, this video is not just normal video. It's some video in which we need to share for our brothers, sisters, our family members. Share to a friend, tell a friend to share to another person. For us to learn something from this video to save life. At least to save lives. Let me go straight to the point. I am here, Malik Capone, 96, that's me, and I am right here in Italy, and we are the second leading of the coronavirus. When this epidemic came from China, we were here, we thought it was just a joke. And now this just take everywhere. From China, from the Asia to Europe, and now it has entered into Africa. If you just watch my video, the volume 1, which I did about how to protect ourselves from Africa and a lot of things in my volume 1 video, and a lot of things in which I'll just teach how to put on gloves, to remove the gloves and everything at the volume 2, and this is the third volume I'm just doing. Please, it is something which is more serious. That's why we are, and I am in the soup. That's why I'm just telling you how it is. Please try to make sure that I'm going to share the video to save life again. Please, people don't know what is coronavirus. It is some virus, which this kind of virus, if maybe people just get through contacts, shaking, or a group of people, if you are at, let me just like a bus or something, if you hug someone or someone just sneeze in the palm, ATA or something like that, and shake someone, the virus from the nose will just enter, because this virus we get through contacts. That's why if you communicate with someone, whether your friend, your mom, your dad, or your family member, try to just put 1 meter from you yourself and the person. If it be possible, double it to be 2 meters to save yourself and the person. You and the person who knows who is having the virus. So the best thing you must do is protect yourself first, because they say safety first. That's why I have these stuffs here. I'm going to demonstrate it for you people. I've already demonstrated it in my volume 1 and volume 2, but today I'm going to demonstrate it even furthermore for you people to just see a lot of things and a new style you're going to see. Coronavirus is something which people, if those who sneeze, share it more often, because if you get it, you cannot breathe. It's going to cover all your lungs and your chest. You cannot breathe. It is difficult for you to breathe, because if someone just sneezes and you just pick it with your nose, and it will enter through your nose enter into your chest or your system, it's going to be there and destroy everything, and later it will be coming out, and you're going to sneeze. You're going to have headache, fever, shivering, and a lot of things. And at the long last, it will stop your breathing, and you're going to fall in the outside or everywhere you are, and you're going to die. It is very, very serious epidemic, which is now taking all over the world. So please, the G8, which is the superpower, the great 8, let me just say America, Italy, let me say Britain, and Germany and other countries. Even them, they cannot even face it. Those with what the machines, the correct doctors, the correct what medical professionals, and all the medicines and everything, they can even not even face it. People are dying. We Italy, people are dying here every day by day. So please let us stay. If they say they are doing what quarantine, or let's say everybody should stay indoors, please listen to what your president or the government is just saying. Please, this message is very, very, very important for especially those in Africa, because we are in Europe here. Let me just say, in Italy, there's a doctors, there's everything which is available, and they are even fighting, and they can even not even face it. And what about Africa? Let me just show you some video for you to see one black woman who is suffering from what? This coronavirus. See how she is suffering before what? Breathing. And just see the oxygen. We only that one, they have just put it on her to breathe. Nothing anymore. Only the oxygen and what? This thing to just control whether how the thing is moving. That's all. And that's Africa for you. Just watch this video.
Hola hermano, buen día. Espero que estén todos bien. Quiero mandarle este audio para que tomen conciencia de la realidad.
Now you can see how she is what suffering on the bed. Nothing. That's the Africa hospital, or that's the hospital for you. Now just watch how the Italians, who have what the machines and everything. Now just see how they align with every machine. What they have this video too.
Covid-19, quasi 20 volte di più della richiesta. Tra le domande arrivate entro le 20 di ieri saranno selezionati 500 infermieri volontari che faranno parte della task force
So, this tell you how seriously and how this epidemic is taking over. 29th or 27th of let me say for 27th, Italy, people 919, almost 1,000 people just died. Just recently, just listen to this video.
This is 10,000. A day after another morbid milestone, 919 dead on Friday, the most in one day in any country. Global cases rising above 650,000 with more than 30,000 dead.
So, please, this is not something we are joking on it. Please, we are begging everyone. If they say try to quarantine yourself or be indoors, try to be indoors. And stop going out because of, I'm going out because of this or that or something. Please, help yourself to save yourself. And what if you're a mother or a father, or let me just a parent, if you don't like yourself, try to love what your children and save yourself. Please. And now you have just seen how people are that. Even Italy here we are. Just watch how many coffins in which they have just prepared ready for people who are dying. Just watch this video too. So, my brothers, my sisters, my mom and my dad, my aunties, please, everybody who is watching this video, I want people to watch how this thing is going. Now, the thing has even come to a extent that what? The cemeteries, even where they bury people, that place is even what? Full up. And now, the only thing they can do is now, even if the person is dead, the family cannot come to see the body, but unless they go and burn the body straight ahead so that they bring the ashes to the family. It is serious cases. So please, let us be seriously. Now, let's just put this thing and come straight to Africa. My first point is what? Please, Africans, let's just try to help ourselves. My fellow Ghanaians, Nigerians, whether we are Cote d'Ivoire, Togolese, Burkinabe, or what, Malian, or every country are coming from South Africa, from what every country you are coming from, please, this video is more important. Let's just help ourselves. The main important thing is that what? Our musicians, our movie actors, and what those, let me use the word slave queens and pastors, please help us to spread this virus cases for our brothers and sisters who don't know what is going on, for them to know it very well. Please, let us help. You know, a lot of people know only thing about, well, okay, let us wash our hands with water, rushing water, so that it's not that one alone. We're going to learn a lot of things with this kind of stuff here. Let me just face straight Ghana, to just say something straight Ghana. Please, Ghanaians, our health, health insurance. If you don't have your health insurance and now you are sick, before the doctors are going to ask you for money or they are going to ask the insurance, please now let us stop this health insurance issue or something and let do it what? Global helping. Let us make sure you are going to help everyone. And this kind of virus, if it catches you, don't rush to the hospital, because the doctor you are going to communicate with, oh doctor, please, I'm having difficult to breathe, or I'm having headache, or I'm maybe my temperature it is 37.5 going or something. The doctor is going to have the same virus because I communicate with the nurse or the doctor. So the best thing is, I hope maybe Ghanaian they have just give some numbers in which you be in the house and you call, an ambulance will come and take you or pick you from the house to the hospital, and they are going to take care of you very well. Because if you call them, please, I have these symptoms. I have cough. My body is hot, and maybe I am coughing. If they are coming, the ambulance, the medical experts who are driving the ambulance to come to assist you, they are going to put on their protective clothes. They are going to have something like this to cover their head, and they have nose mask to cover their nose. Before everything said, before they just come to you to come and check whether you have it or not. Because if you go to the hospital with this disease or this virus, those who are in the hospitals and they don't have it, they are going to have it through you. So please try to call with your phone before you go to the hospital. So doctors, any doctor who is going to see this video, let your another doctor or a nurse or any medical practitioner to know that this kind of, because I'm talking straight in Italy here, and we are the second, just 27th, almost 1,000 people die here in Italy, and it's not something joke. Just even watch this chart, the global chart. I'm going to just show you just now. Now you can see Italy are the second and America are the first. Watch this chart. You can see now, if you are watching, you can see now America is is the country which is at the first, Italy second, China third, Spain fourth, and Germany fifth. If I'm going to mention to the down one, and it's not easy. So please, let us make our best to make sure we are going to help do everything to share to help to announce it, to make sure to let our people who are in the villages, who are in the urban areas, the rural areas, everybody to know what is going on, because it's a global epidemic, which the Europeans who are having the machines, if they cannot face it. Just watch Italians, doctors with their equipment, machines facing this epidemic, but they cannot even face it. And people, thousands and the hundreds are dying. Just watch the machines they are using. So, my brothers and my sisters, this video, we are not doing this video just for fame. No. We are already in Europe, so we don't watch the film. We are just doing something to save our brothers and our sisters. Please let us help ourselves. The musicians, those who are having the names, in Ghana, in Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina, let us use our platform to announce these things, to educate the pastors, try to use, because now the churches and everything has been shut down. This is not the time for politics, whether NDC, NPP, CPP or TPP, or let us stop the politics and let us help. People are dying. Even Italy, see how many coffins. Watch this video, you see how many coffins which they have made it, and the people are in, and the municipal are exporting them to go and bury what? People. Just watch this video. So please, again, health insurance, please, you people should stop this kind of thing. Let us stop this kind of thing, that if someone, a poor person don't have money, they cannot help him at work, it's medical care or something. Let us, please, Nana Akufo-Addo, please, we are begging you, try to make sure, stop this health insurance case for now to save lives. Number two, Buhari from Nigeria, please, people should put money to make sure to help people to save the Nigerians, because this epidemic is taking over, and it's not a time for the churches or the mosques to use it like a miracle or something. Everybody pray, we must pray. But now, Muslims should be in their houses and pray. Christians, you can pray, even your Lord's prayers in their houses. The traditionalists, you can make your traditional something even in your room. If you are your Buddhist or Hare Krishna or any religion you are in, practice it personally. After this epidemic, you can just do what you want to do. So first start about this health insurance or the medical system, we must just try to put it aside. I've already just talked about how the musicians, the movie stars and this thing, the church people should find that one, it is out. And another thing too in Africa, or let me just use Ghana as an example. Ghanaians, now our president Nana Akufo-Addo said what everybody supposed to be in the in the rooms. The name which they are giving was what? Quarantine. Everybody should be in the room. Nobody should come out. It is not this time. Because of they said everybody should be in the room. Now you are moving from your room to go and ask another person, please, can you give me salt? Please, can you give me pepper? Please, I need oil to just cook. Please, try to have it yourself. I know it is hard. You don't have it. Please, and the president or the ministers or the assemblymen who are there, try to know that what some people go to farm to go and farm before they get something to eat. So if you are telling them to be in their houses or something, try to make everything possible to make sure that you people to do something to assist them. You must know the zones, like let me say the zongo areas, the ghettos, everywhere. You know where they need help. Let us enter there to help them. It is more important. Please let us do something to help. Because if someone just say, oh please, because I am in the house, I don't have tomatoes, I'm going to beg. The person you are going to beg have what? The coronavirus or the COVID-19, and it's going to be affected. And recently, what I just studied recently, this epidemic, there's another one which is coming. The second epidemic is coming, which is called hantavirus. What this video to?
A new scare from China. A new killer virus. It's called the hantavirus. You must have seen it trending on social media today. The virus is old, but the concerns are new, and so is the death. We don't want to spread panic, but we must know the facts. What is going on in China? Global Times, the mouthpiece of the Chinese Communist Party, was the first to report about this virus, the Hanta virus, as they're calling it. It said that one person from the Yunnan province of China died on a chartered bus today. This person was later tested positive for the Hanta virus. There are at least 32 people. There were 32 people on that bus, and they're all being tested for any possible infection. As I said, the virus is not new. One report says the coronavirus may have weakened the immune system of people, so those who survived the Wuhan virus are now more vulnerable to other strains. And that is why we are seeing cases like these. So what exactly is this virus and what causes it? The Center for Control of Disease.
And this Hanta virus causes by what? Rats, bats, and animals. And if you go to what our markets, like example, Mokola markets, KKTR markets, and this our African markets, in the night we will see what rats, bats take over, and cockroaches take over the markets on that, and they are going to eat tomatoes and what fishes and things at the market there, and the morning they'll bring it on the on top of the desk or the table to sell for people to eat. Let us be more careful. And this municipal assembly, or there's a TMA, AMA, KMA, and all the municipal assembly, the same thing goes towards the Nigeria, their ministers and the parliament. Make sure everybody put hands in this kind of, because about this coronavirus we are talking about, this the Hanta virus is even more serious than what the coronavirus. People don't know. And this antivirus is coming from the same China country. So let us be more seriously. Let me just come back to what Italy here. Italy, we are dying. Many people here are dying. Each day by day, people are dying. Recently, 27th, 919 were dead. Watch this video.
Pushed northern Italy's health system to the breaking point, with critical care units filled to capacity.
Now, my brothers and sisters, we are in difficulties to extend that what? Now, China, where the coronavirus came from, they are come to assist us. Which machines we don't have? Which medical experts we don't have? Which medicine we don't have? But the thing is taken out of hand. And now, China are helping. And now, Russia, I've just sent people from Russia to come and even give us hands. What the Russians do, they are here. And now, apart from this Russia, now watch Cuba. I've just sent their another staff to come and watch the medical practitioner to come and help us as it was a volunteer work. Watch them too.
¡Viva! ¡Viva la Revolución Cubana! ¡Viva! ¡Hasta la victoria!
Bueno, éxito a todos.
Gracias.
But who came first was the China. Watch the China volunteers too.
La principale difficoltà 400.000 mascherine e tanti altri dispositivi.
So please, the countries which have the machines. They have the medical experts. They have everything. They are even crying. Americans, they have just come from the bottom to the first. They have even passed China. That tells you how this epidemic it is. Please, let's save life by sharing this video to educate people. Please try your best. Give it to your friend. Let another friend watch it. And let another brother, let another sister, your auntie, your uncle, and your family member to watch the video, this particular video, to save life. Because Capone, I am speaking now. I am right in the soup here, and everywhere we are in quarantine. Nobody goes out. Now, let me just come to another portion. If you go out, you just watch this video, you just see what Italian police and the military people are all over the town, control everywhere. Just watch this video. Of it is Italy, they just announce it, everybody is listening and everything, but still the thing is going up and up. Watch Indian police, what they are doing. If they just see you outside, they will just rip you, they will kill you very well to remove the hell out of you, because they are telling you to stay indoors, and you think you are the wisest, they will just remove the hell out of you. Just watch how they are killing people from there, because they refuse, because they don't know what is going on, what is coronavirus, COVID-19. They don't know it, so unless they put force. And now watch this video too.
For those who breach it, footage has emerged from Mumbai of them beating motorists with their batons, and there have been many such incidents filmed in multiple locations. At one point, police are seen ordering locals to do squats, and they're not the only ones given humiliating public punishments. Some were made to do press-ups at the side of the street. This is a country of 1.3 billion people. It has far fewer hospital beds than other countries currently overwhelmed by the coronavirus. On Wednesday, it went into a 3-week lockdown. It may have only a little over 500 confirmed cases and a very low death toll compared to other countries, but it fears it could follow China, Italy and Spain. Whether the methods police here are using to stop that from happening are the right ones is another matter.
So, you have just seen how they are forcing them. But please, maybe the person they are caning them, maybe the person has respected the law, but the person is hungry. There's no food. You want to buy something, but what? Because the virus, apart from the virus or the epidemic, he's been lashed outside. Please, this lashes issue, I'm just coming straight to Ghana. Military or the police service. Please, let me drop the pen to just go straight to this point. Ghana Army, police service, or the AMAs or KML, the municipal assemblies, please. The law has been given to you to make sure everybody be in rooms, to start people from outside. But let us not use this opportunity to use to bully people. Because not all the rooms or the houses have toilet in it. So someone will be in the house, and the person wants to ease him or herself. Because there's no toilet, the person is supposed to go out to go and ease herself or himself outside. And when the person is going, the person go and meet the police or a soldier, and it's going to be lashed. Please, let's just check about this thing. And the police and those who have the laws in their hands, please, if someone tells you, please, I am going to the KVIP, or I'm just going to a toilet or a private toilet, public toilet, please, I try to understand it, because if not like that, after that, there's going to be a disaster in what in the house, because not all of we are in the Europe. Everybody have what a toilet and everything in his house, and everybody is already set. So please, let us be seriously. We should not use the laws, or we should not supposed to abuse the laws. Yes, everybody is supposed to be indoors. That's why we are telling them, our brothers and sisters, try to be in the room. Try and do everything to stay. They have just the president have just mentioned those who are supposed to go out in this, like them say, those who are going to sell food so that people can get some food. Those who are what medical service, they will just do. Those who are what, let me just say, public service, the militaries and everybody will be at work or something. But the civilians who are in the houses, the civilians, the military people, you must know. If somebody is in the house, have what, 4 or 5 children in the house, and their food is short, or let me just use the word shortage, they'll go out for going, and you're supposed to assist the person, and not those who don't have what houses. Let me use they have the name called what, the veranda boys, or these the ghetto boys who don't have a place to sleep. They sleep under what, maybe some in front of a kiosk or some places. Let us do everything to make sure if there's a place we are going to get for them to just lay their head for this quarantine, it's going to help most. More than that, we are going to leave them to be outside. Now, let me demonstrate things in Ghana. We are just promoting wash hands, and what we should use hand sanitizers. It is true, it is good, but that's not all. For now, the hand sanitizers, they're going to make a lot of fake hand sanitizers, and it's going to be cost. The price is going to be what, doubled. Even here in Europe, it is happening. So the same thing I told you in my first video, that what they're going to make a lot of fake one. This one, if you want to just see the original one and the fake one, first start, just check what the quality and how they have what written the names and where what they have just made. Or for the easiest way, go to drugstore and go and buy it at what the drugstore. And even the drugstores, they can do what a fake one and sell it at the drugstore. It depends on the person who is there. So I'm just going to show you one. It's not a magic. It's just because this thing, it is what, something like alcoholic system which is in it, which kills what, virus. I want to do small this thing for you. I just drop a little here. The same thing, you just use it in the hands to just what, clean your hands this way, just cover to make sure what, to just clean everywhere. This is how they use it. And for you to detect what this thing, whether it is original or not original, some people use water, and the water one cannot do it. So just watch something. I just pour some here. I'm going to use lighter to just watch, to make sure what, to just check whether this one is what, original or not. Watch this thing very well. How will you know that what, there's nothing? I just use this paper, just normal paper, that tells you what, whether this thing is original. Just normal paper, but watch, it has just cast what, fire. It's not magic. Just watch normal paper. Just watch. Immediately what, this thing catch it. It what, that tells you what, that's what, original. Who knows that there's a fire here? That tells what, this one is what, the original one, because it's what, alcoholic substance. I've just shown you the first how to use this one, how to use to clean, and how to detect the original one. Second, if you don't have this hand sanitizer, I've already explained it in my first video again that we can use Dettol or something. We can even what, use normal alcohol. Just put it at the inside this one, this paper, because you cannot carry the alcohol along. You can just close it. This one, you've got there's a plastic in it. It's a just facility. You can just use it to just clean your hands anytime, any day, whether you open a gate, a door, hands, a tap, or everything you want to touch, anything, you just use it to just clean. After that, don't put it inside what? Your pockets. Just put it into what? A dustbin. Put it inside the dustbin to save life because there's a germs in it. At the same time, those who are at the market and things who are selling things, the other time I just teach you how what we use this kind of gloves. How do you use what this kind of glove? After the drivers, the market women, and those who deal with what exchange things, you know, just use these gloves. First start, I just watch here. After using the gloves to sell things in the market, use it to clean the house and everything. You want to remove it. I just already teach you. The first one here, remove it half for me. Half, you just leave it. So that you can just use it to catch here to what? Remove it. Since you are removing it, the inner, which is the part, you use it to what? Remove this one. And after that, don't use it again. Make sure you just put it inside the dustbin. Second one, how to just what? Remove this gloves. You can still watch it on my second video, my first video, which I just did. I've already explained this thing again. This thing, you can just remove this one, or you can just remove it all from your hand. After that, even here, you can just use it to just catch here. The same thing. To remove, that's another system. You can just use it. The third one, I'm doing this thing because your life is more precious and your family need you. And not only the family, but the world need you. Seriously. That's why I'm just showing you how to use it. Since my hands is dirty, here, everywhere, I use it to shake, to do everything. This one, first start, this thing, you just hold it this way, you just remove all. You remove all, this, inside the dustbin. Now, there's a hole here, because here, this one, your hands is clean and neat. Put your hands inside here, and just what, you release it this way. That's what the third system, inside the dustbin. Now, those who have sewing machines in the house or something, this was the nose mask, which is the nose mask to just put a metallic system here, and this metallic system use it to what? Draw the shape of what? Your nose. So if you have a face mask, this face mask, you just hold it this way, you put it at your nose, you roll this thing over on top of your head. And because of you using this, and after that here, this metallic system, press it. It's going to help you to design so that the air, the virus or something cannot pass through anywhere to enter. And if you are going to remove it, remember, hold it and remove it gently and drop it. Don't use it the following day. Pick another one. And now we have another one, which is this type. We have this type in many ways. We have the paper type and we have material. This one was made homemade. A material one, which you can have about 4 or 5. You use it. After that, you just wash it with chemicals or something which is good. And this one, you just put it here. And this one, the towel will just cover your nose here, and another with this one will just go cover your nose, and you just open it to make sure it's going to protect. If you don't have this kind of thing, and all the nose masks are not now, because of the epidemic, it's going to be costly. Not everybody who can have money to buy it. So if I'm teaching you something, I teach you the normal one, and I teach you the economic one. Like this This one, the fake will come and it's going to be costly, and at the same time, the original one is going to be costly. So I'll just show you what the next system. When I'm going to use the alcohol and the paper, and use the alcohol in the house to use this one to work, so that because there's already soaked with what? Alcohol, you are using it to protect yourself. Or you can use Dettol. If you don't have alcohol, you can use Dettol to soak it, because Dettol, the one with the camel on it, help you to what? Kill germs. You can use that one too. That was another economic one. I'll just show you this one. If you cannot afford, those who have the sewing machine, you can just even use the sewing machine one to just sew this thing. This is what? A cloth. Now, I'm going to use this one or this paper to just do what? Example of how to make what? The nose mask. So you can do nose mask in your house, or you can just use normal one. Just let me give some space here to just watch. I just pick one tissue paper. Now I'm going to do face mask so that you can do it in your house for you to help yourself and what? Their family who don't have money to buy it. Just this face mask, if you just take it. First, step one, I'll just bring it straight ahead. Step one, you just turn up this way. You fold it. First one, you shape it like this. Step two, you just watch the place where the other one is. The same thing, you just fold it. Another one, the same thing, fold it again. Fold to the place where the other imagine is. I'll just fold it 2 times. If you like, you can just even do it another third, or let me just do it maybe the two folding. You can say I just fold it 2 times. After the folding, if you have this one, this one they use to clip things in the let me say books or something. You just clip it. One here. You can do this thing at home easily. You can just see this and that, they are all the same thing. How they have just fold it, the same thing. After that, you just have just normal tie, this tie, but before you just put the tie here, the edge, just fold it one, and you just fold here again, and you just put the tie in it, and just turn it this way gently, and you just clip it. There's a tie here. The same thing here, you just fold here and fold the other side to the same thing this way. You have this, the tie they use to band money or things women use to band their hair. You just put it here and you just fold it the same thing again. This thing you don't need even to buy. You can just sew it in the house or something. I've just done in front of you, just less than 1 minute. I just make a face mask, and just this one goes through your ears, and another one goes through your ears, and this one you just open it. At least it can help you at least for maybe 4 hours, 5 hours or something. So if I'm at 4, you can change it for many period you want. So I'll just teach you how to make a face mask, just a simple. You can use this one to do it. You can remove one from tissue paper, the same tissue paper this way, this tissue paper, the same system. You just fold it. First one, second one, you just fold it, second one, third one. It depends the size of what the thing you are using, just you clip from the other side to the same thing. The next thing, just what, lock the both sides, put the tie in it. You just fold it, and the same thing, what, you just do it at the opposite way, opposite way, the same thing. So all open, like how this thing too has open. So you can do it what, with this or that. And those who don't have, maybe someone will just ask, okay, but Capone, since we don't have this, and we don't have that, how can we? It's just simple. I'm doing this video because I want to save lives. If you don't have it, let's just say you don't have it, you don't have this one. If you, or whether you have this and you don't have this one, you can even use what, normal super glue or normal shoemaker glue, formica glue, to just make sure you use to tape where you are going to what, where you are going to fold. Where you are going to fold, if you use what, the glue is going to help you to just do what, the face mask. Or if you don't have it, at least, and you have this kind of verse, this kind of stuffs in the house, and you are going out, or you know you are going to do something, it's just simple. Make sure you use this one to just tight what, at least your face, to work, to protect protect you from what, picking it. If you reach home, because I've used it, you remove it. Make sure whether you're going to wash it with what, chemicals, with correct soap, Dettol or something, and after that use the what, hand sanitizer or amukina to clean your hands. And even if you don't have this kind of veils, just normal cloth. You can see this one is what, normal cloth. Just take it, the same thing. Fold the head this way, it's the same thing. It can go. At least it can help. So you can just see, I've just given you what, the normal way to make sure. How? Don't say I don't have it or that. Please, it is more important. Let us share this video for everyone, our brothers and sisters, our family members, our friends, our church members, our friends people, because so that we use to what, save lives. I've shown you how to just put mask cleaner. I've shown you also how to use this one to clean or to wipe your hand or to clean your hands, or to use it, and how to detect what, the original one. At the same time, I've just teach you. We have the kind of mask and we have a lot of things. Please share this video. Follow me on Capone. Follow me on Malik Capone 96 on YouTube. Malik Capone on Facebook. Try to subscribe. Press the bell so that my next video you just get it. I love you all, and we are in it. Please, we hear from you again. Salam.